What's going on, guys? Code here with CJ Build. Thanks for tuning into the channel. Right now I'm actually moving the daily, but today we're going to be installing some Underglow on the Civic. So we're going to go ahead and I'm going to go ahead and do an unboxing of everything in the package right now, and then we'll go ahead and start the install. I'll try to get as much information for you guys as possible, but realistically it's gonna be pretty straightforward. It's gonna be just a couple steps. One of them, making sure that the lights work. Before doing all the installation, you want to make sure the lights turn on when they have power. I've had the issue happen where I installed a full set and they didn't work. So first step, make sure they work. Second step, find out where you want to put the light strips. Once you have the light strips placed, then your last step is running the wires. That's probably the part that's the most tedious, but realistically, all of that is the installation of Underglow. It really is not hard, but it just takes some time. Let's go ahead and open the box, see what it comes with, and then we'll get started.
All right, so here is the box that has the Aura kit in it. So when you crack it open, we have kind of like the main box that'll be teeing off to everything, all the different lights. We have the connector that goes to power, ground, and then to the box. We have the light rolls. Like I said, this one has 2 strips in it, and this roll plate has 2 strips. This looks like the 2 short ones, so front and back, and that looks like the left and right. A nice controller, so we control it. And then we have, looks like some extra double-sided tape and maybe a cleaning pad. Cool beans, and then some hardware if you want to reinforce it, which we might do as well. So let's go ahead and let's go test it out. Let's go put it to power and ground and just make sure the lights do turn on. And then after that, we'll go ahead and just install it. Like, it's pretty straightforward. What I'm gonna go ahead and do is I have all the lights connected currently, and I'm just gonna put it directly to the battery right now just to see if we get some power. And then once we verify all the lights work, then we'll go ahead and begin installing them. So let's go ahead and put ground. Get it to stick. So 2 are on, 2 are off. Let me check the cables. Yeah, look, so there's an arrow. I'll show you guys now. Yeah, I'm an idiot. Okay, so we see here these arrows, they have to be facing each other, because if they're not, then they're not gonna turn on. I'm guessing it's kind of like an LED connector, like it has to go a certain way. So cool. So now we verified they all work. So now we can go ahead and start installing them. All right, so I'm thinking in the front, putting it honestly on the bottom of the intercooler, because I don't have really anywhere else to put it. So I'm probably just gonna throw it there, and the light shouldn't show. Clean the bottom of the intercooler or wherever you're gonna be putting the lights. And then I'm gonna double-sided tape them on. All right, so under the side skirt, probably along this ridge, just so it can stay kind of concealed, because I don't like the bulb showing. So we'll try putting it there and see if it does good illumination. I think it will. So I'm gonna go ahead and get some alcohol, clean up there a bit, and then double-sided tape it on. If for whatever reason it doesn't stay, because this is kind of like, it has a bunch of like little ridges, that's not the most smooth texture, we'll go ahead and use the hardware that comes with it. All right, so after like a painstaking like 30 minutes to an hour, I got all the wires to end up in the engine bay. So I have this side running through the fender. I routed it all the way along the bottom into the fender. I have the front one, the one on under the front bumper, coming in through here. There was a hole that was there, and I have the other one coming from over here where some lights were running through. So right now I have them all in the engine bay. I'm gonna give the box some power, and then we should be able to turn it on. Everything is pretty much ran. I just have to zip tie the extra wiring depending on where I put it, but we should be able to be turning on the Underglow very soon. All right, guys, so the Underglow's done. We're out here and it looks freaking awesome. I'm a total racer when it comes to Underglow. I'm super like Need for Speed Underground type vibes right now. Sorry for the wind noise. It's like really windy out here for some reason. I don't know why. Really, there's not much to the install. So you have to find the spots where you want the lights. You got to run the wiring. Like for me, I ran it through the fenders and like the fender liner here in the front. Let me see if I left any poking out so you guys can see. So I ran my lights from down here all the way up. Let me see if I can pull it back so you can see the line. So I have it up there zip tied and like tucked away, and then I have it coming in
to the fender here into the engine bay. But really the hardest part is finding where you want to put it and running the line. It's not even hard, it's just more tedious. But guys, that's really the end of it. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you have any questions, feel free to let me know. This is something that definitely a beginner can do. Just if it's a newer car, sometimes it is harder. These older cars don't have as much like splash shields or whatnot. Newer cars will have a lot more reinforcement in those areas, so keep that in mind. It might be a little bit harder to run the wires, but other than that, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I'll go cut to a cinematic showing how the car came out, and I'll see you guys next week.